Hello everyone, this is Rupa again, working for healthy communities. Today I'm going to share my tips on how to cut vegetables. So I have a couple of things here and I would like to walk you through the process of first how to select them. So this is a cucumber and I make sure when I go to buy them in the store, I make sure that they are firm and nice, they are not wet and they don't have any fungus on it. So this looks very fresh, and first thing I do is I cut the edges. Then I cut it into half. You can actually put it on the cutting board and do it that way. The reason we do that into half so it's easier to peel. So hold it in your left hand and peel the cucumber. It's pretty simple, and if you don't have a peeler you can use a knife also. So one or the other way is easy to get it ready for your recipes or eat it as a salad. So this is quicker method of doing it. So we got that peeled. I'm going to show you just the half of it. Now you cut it into another half. I normally use my hands, but this time I'm making it convenient for you to use a cutting board, so you are careful with your hands. So then once you cut it into half, you cut into another half. Make 4 pieces of all of this to make the cucumber into diced cucumber. So this is another half. Put it in there and cut triangles. As you see that's so simple. If you cut your vegetables identical like this, it makes your salad looks prettier, definitely, and gives a professional look to your food. If you cut them different shapes, it doesn't look professional. So I am doing it the professional way. But don't beat yourself if you've not done it the same way. That's fine too, because you're going to eat the salad. So here we go. We are cutting it into small triangles and all identical. So we'll set this aside and I'm going to show you the next is the green bell peppers. Now I just want to make sure that you're aware I washed everything before I started the process. So the vegetables are clean, and so I first take the bell pepper and cut it into half. So then I take the round edges on both the sides and cut them. So the reason I do that is I'll make diced bell peppers from here, and I'll make the slant cut bell peppers from the center portion. So let's do the slant one first. So this is how, because sometimes you're making fajitas or some recipes, you might need the length cut. So that is how it's done. So again, your vegetable looks professional. Even for Chinese cooking, if you're making stir-fry vegetables, you want them to be cut evenly. So this is the slant version. And then this one, you give it a slit from the edges. You don't waste anything again. Never waste food. It's a good habit. So these are diced bell peppers. So we are using some of our cutting skills here because different recipes require different type of shapes. So here we go. And even if you don't want to hold it together, you can just hold one piece and cut it separately. So we got the diced ones at the same time. Don't waste the edges. We got that done, and now I'm going to show the tomato. So for the tomatoes, when you're selecting them, just make sure the bottom is not dark. For the bell peppers also, you need to pay attention to that they're firm and nice. Otherwise, they get the fungus on it very quickly. So you want to make sure that they're fresh when you're selecting them. So now we have the tomato, we cut it into half, and then we take the bottom portion and take it out. So that's that. Then we slit them evenly. Just hold it with your left hand. Make sure that your hand is going away from the knife each time you cut, so you don't want to cut your hand. And then now it's all cut lengthwise, vertical first and then horizontal. So now you have diced tomatoes. You really don't need a chopper. You can do it without any of extra gadgets. So we are dicing it. And this was very firm, so it was easy to hold the tomato. If it's not firm, you may not be able to cut it that easily. Now lastly, I'm going to show you an onion. So first thing we do is we peel the onion. On both the sides you have to cut and get rid of the edges. Okay, I like to get the first layer out because it's kind of sticky sometimes, and I also like to wash it. So your hands are free for the cutting portion. It doesn't stick to your hands. So now it's clean. First thing you do is cut it into half. You can use a chopping board if you're comfortable with that, or use your hands. Then you do the lengthwise cutting first. So when it's not sticky, it's easy to hold. So you cut it lengthwise, then you cut it the other way. You can give a slit in the middle if you want finely chopped. That's not a bad idea sometimes, but you don't have to do it. So now we have diced onions. So sometimes what I do is I store this, I put them in the refrigerator like in small jars and store them for my recipes, so when I'm cooking something, it's so easy to put things together. Any stir-fry vegetables or any soups, or even you're making a pasta salad, you'll have everything chopped, you just have to mix things and your food is ready. I would like to share another tip with you, that we have now cut the vegetables and have all these peels from our vegetables that we just cut. And as you know, we don't waste anything, so we can use this to prepare our compost for gardening. Isn't that wonderful? We are giving respect to nature. I think it's great. I hope you enjoyed watching my video. See you again.